Welcome to this new Publish.Africa podcast. Publish.Africa podcasts teach entrepreneurs like you how to navigate the African free trade area business world. No matter what level of business you are involved with, you're sure to pick up tidbits of actionable advice when you listen to a Publish.Africa podcast.
Today we have the honor of chatting with James Agada, the legendary James Agada, the legend in his own time. Everybody in banking knows James Agada, and today he's here. So, welcome to the podcast interview. Let's get started. Can you tell us a little about who you are, your background, and the institution that you're working for?
I retired as the CEO of CWG PLC, where I worked for 20 years. And CWG PLC is a major player in providing IT services to various sectors in Nigeria and Africa. And the financial sector is a big part of that. And after retirement, let's just say I've been playing at entrepreneurship and doing experiments in many areas. Principally right now trying to create solutions for the transportation sector and for the retail sector. That's those are the things I'm working on right now.
Looking back, what's the most memorable moment of your career so far?
It is hard to say when is the most memorable part in my career. I mean, I've had a long career, and there's been a lot of memorable, moments. I mean, some of the most memorable, of course, is coming into a bank, and then seeing them using the software that was implemented by my team, and then, knowing that I know how this thing works, and then they're using it to serve me as their customer. I know how it works all the way back and how it ends up, which is kind of what I've had in so many points in my career, because I've been involved in building and deploying lots of solutions. So it's always thrilling when you actually see people using your product or the product you are involved in deploying and deriving value from it, especially when they are serving you too. I think those are usually my most memorable moments.
We've talked a lot about the past and an awful lot of reminiscing. A lot about the future. What have you got planned?
The future is not usually what I worry myself about. As they say, whatever future you want, create it. Because nobody really can predict the future. So, same thing I tell my sons: you go and create the future that you want. And for me, that's really it. The future is the future, and nobody really knows what the future is or will become or will happen. Whatever you dream as the future, you go ahead and basically go ahead and try and you basically go ahead and create it. So I don't actually worry myself too much about what is the future. Whatever the future that I desire, I have to go and work for it and try and create it. And then you might succeed, you might fail, but at least you could always confirm to yourself that you did try to create that future.
So, what keeps you up at night? Is the future bright, or are we all toiling in vain? Which direction do you think fintech is going in the future?
Right now, The economy is very tough. The governance is very difficult. Right now, the economy is very difficult. The political environment is toxic, and one has a feeling that the society in which we live in is regressing. Are we toiling in vain? Well, the Bible says vanity, all is vanity. So anyway, all is vanity. We can always toil to satisfy ourselves that we did try to create a sane society. I think on that point of view, we have to keep toiling.
It's your lucky day. If I could provide you with unlimited time, money, and any other resources that you wanted, what fintech-related project would you take on?
I think the one that I am trying to address now, is probably what I would like to do. And it falls into a class of problems where we apply some fintech related technology to try and create more value in a real situation. So if you give me unlimited money now, and as at today, what I'll try to do is to finish the project I'm working on pretty fast, which is to actually take on the transportation sector, and without disrupting the entrepreneurial and innovative steam that is there in the informal sector. So what I would really want, what I'd like to work on, is how to take on the informal sector and enable the informal sector to utilize the technologies we keep talking about to generate more value. And I think that's what I will work on. Well, I have a lot of other interests, and obviously, if I had unlimited time, unlimited energy, unlimited efforts, then I really can work on unlimited number of things.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to this Publish.Africa podcast. Publish.Africa podcasts teach entrepreneurs like you how to navigate the African free trade area business world. No matter what level of business you are involved with, you're sure to pick up tidbits of actionable advice when you listen to a Publish.Africa podcast. You can find a wide variety of similar podcasts at Publish.Africa.